So why do we need a cash book? Okay, by recording all our cash transactions in a cash book, it will prevent all the overcrowding in our general journal. Okay, and because we can take out all the cash transactions, we can allocate these duties to someone, and the person can be accountable for all the cash transactions. This will help us in terms of monitoring and control. Okay, so this is how a cash book look like. Okay, we will record what we have in terms of our cash in hand, as well as what we think we have in our bank account as well. Okay, so basically on the first day, we have a balance brought down of $300 cash in hand and $800 cash at bank. Okay, do take note that there are two sides. One is the debit side, one is the credit side. Since cash is an asset, so DAE we will do is debit in nature. Okay, so basically we don't really need to actually fill in the cash book, but what we need to know is how we interpret the cash book. So basically a way to interpret it is, let's take an example. 3rd March, okay, there was a sales revenue, okay, of $900 cash in hand. Okay, so probably this is a cash sales of $900, and we put it in our cash in hand. Okay, let's look at one special kind of transaction. Okay, on the 18th, we actually debited a check of $570, and we gave a discount of $30, okay, to our trade receivable Siram. So that means Siram actually paid up for his trade receivable, and we gave him a cash discount. Okay, so then what happened is that on the 25th, okay, there is a credit, okay, of the same item, trade receivable Siram, by the same amount of cash at bank, 570. Okay, what does this mean? Okay, when there is a trade receivable on the credit side, this raises a red flag. Okay, it tells us that probably this check is dishonored. Okay, next, another kind of special thing is the transfers. Okay, it usually happens on the same day. So now let's look at 26th of March. Okay, so what happened is that there is a debit cash in hand 3,000 from our cash at bank. Okay, and there is a credit 3,000 from cash at bank into our cash in hand, which means we actually withdrew money from our bank and we put it in for office use. Last but not least, we need to actually learn how to identify bank overdraft. Okay, so if our balance BD is on the credit side in cash at bank, it shows that it is actually a bank overdraft. And bear in mind that our cash in hand will never go into the negatives. Okay, so therefore it is logical that we see balance BD for cash in hand would be on the DR side.